Sure it's locked in place, okay, because we can turn this any place we want. Okay, you just lock it right here. Okay, that's it. Okay, right here. Okay, now I'll let you go from here.
I'm filming. You go ahead.
Okay, so you'll remember how. Okay, so then we just start. Okay, and then you'll see a start button over here. Just hold this start button until you get a red light.
Okay, repeat that process again, please.
You just start the motor and then hold the start button until you get a red light. And then as soon as you get a red light, release the button and let it do its compensating.
Now it's compensating for out of round and everything on this computer for the rotor.
What it's doing is, yes.
And another thing first, you guys, to check the bearings and make sure we got a tight hub. We didn't do that on this one.
Before removing the wheels.
We should have pulled the hub and see if, well, check to see.
Yeah, if you just grab it, generally, you can tell.
Okay.
You know, okay. It gives us two green lights. It says ready to cut. Okay. That's, like I said, so what it's done is, what the machine has done is it sets the lateral runout in that rotor. And so it adjusted this cutting bit this way to where it's going to cut straight now. Okay. Now, once that's done, you can do this either way. You could have adjusted that beforehand, before starting, but once you're done here, you can shut this machine on and off all you want, and you don't have to recompensate it when you start it up, only when you switch to another wheel. Okay? So now, I'll just make my adjustments where I'm going to go here. Okay? This thing slides back and forth. Okay? So get it about the center of the rotor. This back one tightens that down, snug it down good, okay? Now, this particular rotor's got a lot of lip there, so I'm going to take that off by hand, which I'm just going to get the rotor or the tools to touch, back it off, okay? And then, like I said, I'm going to turn those guys off. Okay, now you notice how this machine's going in and out? That's a good thing, because what that's doing is it's giving you a non-directional finish, unlike a bench lathe where you get a record player cut. Okay, so you're always going to see this machine going in and out, so don't be alarmed. And the machine would probably cut that off anyway right there, but it's just a little easier on the tips if you just take a second and do it yourself.
Don't get a hog feed. Don't get a hog feed and try to cut it with one pass. You know?
Like I said, this guy, he's got a pretty good lip there.
How many thousandths do we should take off on the first cut?
It says we can take off 15 aside.